Alright, Mono-Red Painter, Introduction 2.0. Alright, 19 lands, Grindstones, Painter Servants, got some Blasts, Welder, Engineer. Engineer and Welder are like pretty sweet in this deck, I think. Okay, fair enough. Stan, I was dropping a lot of frames, so I rebooted. So it wasn't just you, I think. Alright, we got a Magus, a Karn, some Chandras. I didn't point out Chandras. Chandra's sweet, though. So it's just a Painter Grindstone deck, but we have like ways to like kill our opponent. If our opponent's Emrakul, I think we just have to like get Tormod's Crypt and try to crypt them, but that's a lot more work. But yeah, just it's classic Painter Stone. We have some Blood Moons, like 4-ish, but tutors for the Magus if Blood Moon's going to be good. And I'm just hoping not to drop frames. That's why I rebooted real quick. Unhinged basics with a type line in Double Masters. I can't tell if I like that more or less than classic Unhinged basics. Legacy Challenge, no. Legacy League, yes. No frames are being dropped now, right? I was concerned. Maybe there's more CPU load on something else. No, not really. Alright. Got the first match for today. Yeah, I rebooted before starting Slobs the first time, but I guess I had to reboot again. I don't know, it's like weird. It was dropping a lot of frames, so I decided a fresh reboot was a good idea. Alright, we know what we're in for. Is this a keep? Yeah, I think so. It's not like the most insane, but if I draw a Karn or if I draw a Grindstone, it's like pretty obscene. Just have to hope not to get turn one. So I'm gonna name blue, obviously. I'm actually gonna hope that Magus of the Moon messes with Bryant enough to buy a bunch of turns. Question is, do I leave up Blast or do I just play the Magus? I feel like I should just leave up Blast and attack for one and play another one, but maybe that's too defensive. No, I think I'm going to leave up Blast and play the Magus next turn. I'm just going to make a redundant copy on blue. Classic Brian Chef Bloodstainmeyer. Right. There was a small amount of merit to blasting it, but I think I want to blast a payoff spell if they let me. One thing that this is kind of bad to do is like Veil. Veil protects their spells from my blasts, but I don't think there's a way to get around it really. Actually, maybe Maybe I was supposed to blast that brainstorm then, actually, for that reason. Kind of awkward. Should have reconsidered all my options. Yeah, I think I was actually supposed to blast that brainstorm, but I didn't because it feels like such a low value brainstorm, but I think that might just be an error. Because, well, I guess we'll see what happens, but basically it felt like since they have to redraw one of the cards from the brainstorm, it's not even like that insane of a brainstorm, but it's possibly the not correct way to think about it. I'm not sure. Hope everyone else is having a good Friday. Oh, Underground C. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Do I Magus or Engineer? Magus shuts off these two, but they have like they have a lot of artifact mana in their deck, so I think I'm just gonna go for the win next turn, which is Engineer for Grindstone. Yeah, I think the Magus is actually a trap now. I don't think it actually does anything. It's also pretty clear I top decked this, because if I didn't, I would have just... If I had had Engineer in my hand last turn, I would have played it over the second Painter, because the second Painter doesn't do very much. But yeah, I'm setting up for Grindstone them out this turn. Just have to hope nothing bad happens. Should I blast this Brainstorm? Feels like I should. But maybe their bottleneck is having... Well, I guess if I don't blast in, they find a Veil, it's pretty bad for me. But maybe they have exactly enough... Huh. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna let it go, but I think it's close. I thought I had multiple Goblin Legionnaires in my hand. They do, like... Painter makes all those cards look goldy, right? Like gold-like. So another interaction that comes up a reasonable amount now is they can veil my Grindstone activations. But there's not much I could do about it. I guess I can activate during my turn to like cut off one storm or whatever, but They might wish for Pulverize, which would be kind of annoying. Sucks. So they had the Veil. It's a good... Well, I guess they might have brainstormed into it, but... Pulverize is not relevant anymore. I think I just died to peer into the abyss. By the way, basically I'm pretty sure I'm dead because they drew like 23 cards or whatever. No, I'm not playing in the PTQ. Why would I? I don't really care about that stuff anymore, Zach. I don't actually think Blood Moon's very good in the matchup. Bridge is not great. Fiery Confluence is okay. I don't like Leyline. I think other people do, but I don't think it's actually good. I think I'm gonna go like this. You're just a legacy guy. Well, if they lined up incentives better, I wouldn't just be a legacy guy. So just think about that, Zach. I think this is a keep, actually. I think I'm gonna bottom the City of Traitors, personally. But, yeah, I'm gonna bottom the city. That's good. That's like a sneaky blast if I need one. Maybe I'll draw a Karn. Thorn or Painter. I guess I get Painter and just like, yeah. I guess getting Painter is actually better. Damn, sucks. It's like a pretty terrible draw actually, but I'm really unhappy I drew that actually. Like super, super unhappy. Alright, let's say go. I like mono red the best right now because of the mana base being like pretty good. I like good mana bases personally. Is what's going on. No, I have a different plan for Endo. You'll see it in a sec. If they have Veil here, it's kind of bad. Okay. It sucks. Because the blast will end up killing the Wishclaw, but whatever. Wait, did I fuck that up? Yeah, I fucked it up. Oh my god, that was awful actually. Alright, whatever. That was not smart. It's not good. That's a really bad play actually. Alright, I have one more sneaky Reb left. That didn't make any sense. I should have just blasted it and just like blasted their Veil if they had a Veil. It's pretty awful. Oh, so they had to get rid of their Taiga. Well, I think I'm okay now. Sort of. I spewed a lot, but um sure. Just have to hope they don't have another gas spell, and if they do, whatever. Okay, I have two blasts. They have a green floating though. Hmm. I've been half asleep this entire morning. I think I still am. Like, clearly what I did earlier in this game didn't make any sense, unfortunately, but I might be bailed out by my deck giving me 2 blasts off of that draw 7. We'll see what happens. This time I have to Pyroblast it, obviously. It's like a forced play, pun intended. So, okay. If I let the Wish Claw resolve, I just die to Tutor for Tendrils off the Wish Claw. That's annoying. So it turns out if I had welded in a second Painter Servant earlier, this would have played around that, but I lose instead. But I think it was actually correct not to. Yeah, I guess I fucked this matchup a lot. Kind of annoyed at myself. Well, I definitely fucked up this game. I'm not sure about the first game, but... Definitely could have played it better. What's up, Monk Red's nose? It's going okay. It's Friday. You did come here from Monored Painter, and there wasn't a deck on the screen. That is true. If you all enjoy the stream, you want to support it, hit that follow button, hit that sub button, or follow on Twitter, YouTube. Everything helps. Ad nauseum Philadelphia. I don't know. I like that username. I don't know why. It reminds me of all of the legacy players I know in Philly, I guess. League matchmaking failed twice so far. Huh. What makes Legacy fun? Good question. I don't have a good answer for you. I don't know. I just enjoy it. Guess I keep. It's not the most insane hand, but... Oh, is this Reanimator? If this is Reanimator, this hand's not very good. I'm dead. Alright, great. Ships passing in the night. Children of Chloros? Yep. I will admit, these games so far don't make Legacy look that great. Or this game specifically doesn't make Legacy look that great. Alright. I'm gonna leave the Crypt in the sideboard. Well, actually, it's kind of debatable if I should leave the Crypt in the sideboard or not. Blood Moon's pretty bad, though. I don't think that's good. I don't think this is good. I think I am going to side in the Crypt and the Grindstone and just cut Karns. I mean, sometimes it is, but a lot of the times not. I think I might have Thorns in on the play, but not on the draw. Like, a Thorn on the play might just be good enough. A lot of them hybridize to have Tendrils now for the one-shot for Endo. It's not like... they don't have Shallow Grave or Goryo's Vengeance, but... Yo, what's up, Jinro? Hope you're having a good one. I think I'm about to be 0-2. But I'm willing to give more science to this deck. Lovely summer weather. Yeah, I tried going out for a walk to try to shake off my sleepiness. I think I'm still a little bit sleepy. I guess. I mean, I'm not allowed to mulligan in this hand. Mulliganing this hand, I think, would be really not a good idea. I mean, obviously it's not the most insane hand, but... Name blue? Red source would be very good. Okay. Do I engineer for Grindstone or do I leave up the blast? Well, I'm gonna attack for one and see what happens first. Well, actually I should... Well, if they had Wear Tear, they should have just cast it on their turn. So the conclusion is they don't have it, probably. So I will play the Engineer and get Grindstone. Also really don't want to draw Grindstone. Nah, I think this is good, Lackey. I was thinking about what would happen. So now I just need to draw mana sources, and there's like quite a few in the deck. I mean, there's not like infinite, obviously, but there's like enough that if I draw a land for the next few turns, I should be in good shape. Because I really just want to ride this Leyline to victory now that I have 2 power in play. Dredged up an old list from 2016 Reanimator Discord. Yeah, the core list package doesn't require that much. I mean, I guess what it does is it makes you draw Chrome Mox and stuff like that more often, which isn't great, but it is what it is, you know? Like, Chrome Mox is kind of a bad card, is the problem. Obviously, when you have Gristlebrand in play, it's not a bad card, because all you want are cards that produce mana with a bunch of draw 7s, but without the draw 7 aspect, Chrome Mox is not great unless if you have like something else special going on. I guess what I'm saying is this is why you don't see fair decks play Chrome Mox very often, because it's just not good. Wonder where my opponent went. Uh, Matt, not really. Yo, what's up, Matt? I played Storm a few nights ago, Matt. With and without Peer into the Abyss. I played Chrome Mox and Goblins in Extended for sure. Natural Orderer. Mostly because A, Aether Vial was banned, and B, I think you needed Chrome Mox so you didn't lose to Mind's Desire, but you generally lost to Mind's Desire in game 1 anyways, so that's not a big deal. Opponent's taking a while to take their turns. Like, they just went AFK for 4 minutes, and then they came back. No. Yeah. You could kill on turn 3/4. Yeah, it basically just, you sacrifice card advantage to kill faster, which I think is exactly what you wanted. Alright, well, now I'm, like, hoping this is good enough, but, you know, obviously there's some portion of the time where it's not. No, I'm only playing League matches, Devil Lion. My hand sucks. Unban Mind's Desire. That seems like not such a good idea. I'm going to play out the second painter naming blue, because then if I draw a soul in, my opponent dies. So that's kind of cool. Ban lead, unban Mind's Desire. Huh. That's one way you could do it. Interesting. Alright, so my opponent's probably going to have Reverend Silence in their deck for game 3, but I can't do much about it. I don't think Thorn's good on the draw. I think it's like passable on the play, but because I have Pyroblast and Red Elemental Blast in my deck is the answer. Should I side in one Magus of the Moon? Probably not. My remaining choices are not very good, unfortunately. Lattice, no. Karn, no. Bridge, no. Thorn, no. Bolt, no. Blood Moon, no. Fiery Confluence, maybe. Magus, maybe. I guess it's Magus. It's kind of bad all around, but it's kind of what you sign up for. I don't really like that. I think a creature is probably better on average, but it's like kind of marginal either way, Jinro. I think that decision probably is mostly irrelevant. But I think in the games where I have like Leyline protected, all I want are creatures. So that's why I went with the Magus. Also, one more subtle thing. Magus might be able to shut off their like splash mana to kill the Leyline. Like, if you Magus out their white sources, they can't cast Wear Tear on your Leyline, so without Lotus Petal. So I think that now that I think about it more, Magus is probably more correct, even though it's not like great. I think it's like a corner case if I had to guess. So it's probably not going to matter, but it could. My opponent appears to have gone AFK again. This is one really annoying thing that... This is the only good part about the rope on Arena. It prevents shenanigans like this. But there are trade-offs. I'm not going to say it's like strictly better. Like, the rope is bad for tournament matches, in my opinion. I was actually watching a bunch of Warcraft 3 coverage this past week. It was kind of interesting. I think Grubby was restreaming some big tournament in China. This hand sucks. Alright, this is fine. I'm actually going to put both Leylines in play because they showed Wear Tear. If they showed Reverent Silence, then I probably wouldn't put both Leylines into play. But this is very clearly a keep. I'm going to bottom the City of Traitors. Yeah, General. So, I'll briefly discover what, or discuss what... What's up, said. I'll briefly discuss what I found interesting. Grubby made a lot of interesting points. So first off, some Europeans were playing in that tournament. And one of the points was, yeah, it sucks for the Europeans to have, like, massive ping. Like, 200 millisecond plus ping. If it was a Euro on Euro mirror in that tournament, then they would both not have great ping. And then he said something I found really interesting, which that actually favors some races. Because if both of you are lagging, the person who's required to do more micro is at a disadvantage, right? Because like if you just had all of your wyverns like focus fire their hero as orc versus like undead or something, and but the undead player has like a lot of lag, I think it favors the orc player, is what he said, and that is like an interesting case of asymmetry among races. And I feel like that stuff actually happens in Magic, not because of latency, but because of other asymmetrical things. Protoss best lag race in StarCraft. That makes sense because their units are kind of big and beefy, right? If the units are big and beefy, you don't have to micro them as much. So many Russian Protosses. All right, that's a cool side effect, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, I just thought it was an interesting observation. I thought maybe there's a bunch of magic going on. What's up, Marius? How is Lance performing? I don't think it's great, but you know, don't let me stop you from playing a deck you want to play. I guess if you have to milk dud, it might be better to just rent a deck, like via Mana Traders or Card Hoarder, instead of buying an entire deck. I'm like pretty pro rental, even though it's like also not cheap. I think the rise of rental services was actually a huge boon for MTGO, in my opinion. This was not always the case. This is only like a very recent phenomenon within like the past few years, I think. Maybe the past 4 years? Where the bots decided to like basically run the Netflix model. Yeah, renting on MTGO is the best option by far. I think someone said was referring to buying into an MTGO deck, Matt, which is also a reasonable way to do things, but you would have to be really confident that you want to keep that deck. Alright, round 3, we're 1-1. I lost to Storm, round 1. I prefer a Card Hoarder. My opponent's playing Ninjas. Alright, well, Blasts are pretty good versus Ninjas, and no Blasts. If I knew I was Ninjas, I would not keep this hand, but I'm not like 100% certain. I think if I didn't know, I'm going to keep anyways, but obviously there's a fail case to his hand. Can't wait to be ninja'd. Alright, it's Ninjas. The bot told me. The bot's not always right. What the bot does, it actually looks at their last deck list, Devil Lion. That's not good. Am I getting Eureka'd? Guess so. Don't love this Blood Moon. Ornithopter was a revealed card, so I took 0. If they have days, so be it. If they don't have days, this is like pretty good actually. Alright. It might be Fatal Push, unfortunately, but what's a Lizard Wizard, Mike? Vioshino something. I could see that. Vioshino Pyromancer, I see. That's cool. No, it's a Vioshino Wizard. That's not a lizard. I was lied to. Chat. I was lied to. Fatal Push. This card's cool. You can turn Thopters into 4/4s. Ah, damn, they have the Murderous Cut too. Wonder. Alright. Bloodmoon doesn't do much. So I could go Astrolabe, Engineer for Painter. Right, I guess I'll see what I draw here first. That's pretty good. So I get Painter Servant with this one, then this gets Grindstone, and hypothetically I kill them within the next few turns. I say hypothetically because obviously a lot can change. It's going to be close with a race on my life total as well. I am glad Ninjas does not play Wasteland, generally speaking, because a Wasteland would be pretty scary here. But they chose not to shuffle. That's also not a great sign. Alright. Guess I do this now. Actually, possible I was not supposed to blast that and just let them Thoughtseize me. Because the blast is kind of valuable as well. Alright, time to see if I die to a 4/4 before I draw anything relevant, though. I hope not, but obviously I could. Alright. They chose to shuffle on that Ponder, which is a good sign. Blood Moon not looking great. In fact, it's looking like pretty awful. Huh. I think that's pretty good, actually. Looks to me like I kill them next turn. I'm gonna cycle one of these engineers out. Alright. So I'm gonna use the Welder to chump there and use a red mana end step. Obviously I could still die, but I think I'm feeling pretty good if I don't die this turn, obviously. Sometimes dying happens, though. The other game I've been watching a lot of is Blitz chess, like 5-minute under time controls. Twitch, like, having, like, almost ending game being played at a high level at any point is, like, kind of fun. There's a lot of blundering even at that level, which is not surprising to be fair, but it's just like small time controls force stuff to happen, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I could just. Oh no, I have to tap this Ancient Tomb no matter what, so I guess I should just EOT activate one of the engineers. I'll turn Astrolabe into one of the cards. Doesn't matter which one. Not particularly. I'm gonna name black here, actually. So they can't, like, Doomblade it, I guess. Doesn't really matter that much, I think, but... Even if they have Fatal Push, I can still beat them because I have 2 activations on my turn. So, okay, that's sort of an interesting point. What you can do is hold on. Let me think it all the way through. Actually, I don't think it matters. Actually, maybe it does matter. Let me think about it while I target them. Alright, they conceded. Okay, so suppose I put Grindstone into play. On my turn, I still have to make a painter, right? So it doesn't actually matter? Because I'm not allowed to activate Grindstone without painter in play. But what I could do is I could put the Grindstone activation on the stack, turn Grindstone into painter. So maybe that was better. I think I just want cheap removal and try to get under them. I don't think... Again, Blood Moon looks pretty awful. Okay. Yo, Julian, thanks for the raid, man. Hope you're having a good one. How did your stream go? Yeah, Retrofitter Foundry is played off and on in Ninjas. What's up, Max? 3223. Well, I'm 1-1 in this week. I'm up a game versus Ninjas, though. I lost to Bryant round 1 playing his signature deck. In round 2, I beat Reanimator. Mostly because of the post-board games. Ninjas. I think Ninjas is actually good, but... Were you playing Elves, Julian? Yeah, but 4/4s don't matter, right? Have you found Shepherds yet, Julian? I know you were excited about that card. I think with good reason. That card's like pretty powerful. I'm gonna side out one Karn, I think. It's Jewel WoW. Oh, you forgot the 2. Ninja's better than Delver? Can I confirm? Nah, Delver seems way better than Ninjas. I think the W in WoW is capitalized. Alright. Game 3 versus Ninjas. I'm still half asleep. This is a fine hand. The thing I'm most scared about in this matchup is actually getting surgicaled out, but I'm not sure there's a lot I can do about that in a lot of the games. All right. Alright, they shuffled off their ponder, which I like to see. Yeah, I cited out one Karn because it's kind of clunky, but maybe that was a mistake. That's a good draw. It's like a really clunky card, that's the problem, right? Yeah, Strifo, that is true. That would be really, really sad, to be fair. Okay, that's fine. My hand's pretty good at playing a fair game, which I think is kind of nice. That's like one of the attractions to Painter for me. I think like the Welder plus Astrolabe interactions are like really powerful. Shout out to Goblin Engineer, Astrolabe, and Urza Thopter Sword for forever ago. I loved Goblin Engineering, Astrolabe, and the Thopter Foundry. Fetchlands are a lot more fun than Oko, but Fetchlands are also kind of busted, to be quite fair. Right. Daze it, I'll pay with my Spirit Guide, which is fine. Alright, I think I'm just gonna get Astrolabe to just cycle Astrolabe into Astrolabe and win that way. Because, like, the other thing is, if I get one of my combo pieces and they surgical it actually is, like, kind of debilitating. Like, it makes the game a lot more annoying to play, I think. Which is what I'm not thrilled about. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, I've played Wellspring in the past. I like that card. Decided not to this time. Obviously not sure. Do I just get Stonecoil? I could get the Painter Servant, actually. Get Stonecoil, I'll play it for 3 next turn. I kind of think, like, Stonecoil is pretty good versus their deck, but there's, like, a case to be made for just getting combo piece, but... If I thought I had a lot of time, I could just Recruiter for Recruiter. Bridge is like my plan B, I think. Matt. I'm gonna get the Snick. This is only a 1-3? Oh, block. Line up that block really fast. Risen Z underscore, thank you for the follow. My problem with Wellspring is not so much that... Like, Wellspring's like a good card with Engineer and Welder, obviously. The problem I have is the deck list felt really tight, so I didn't make room for it. I don't change deck lists unless something's clearly wrong to me. Ichor Wellspring is the card HC Fox. Yeah. Yeah, I was just shortcutting, obviously, to, Okay, well... Hardcast ninjas, just like they drew it up. That's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna just sit here with my wall of blockers and force you to get through all of them. What if they have Bull Rush? Well, then they got me. I mean, what if they have Bull Rush? Multicolored ninjas, yeah. Blast would be good. No blast. I think I'm gonna name black. I'm gonna play bridge. If they have force, that's fine. Oh, okay, maybe I should have named white or red then. Yeah. Okay, I should have named... Yeah, that was actually probably a mistake. I should have named a second color. Okay, so if you name a second color, the black removal spells cannot kill Stonecoil then, which I think is actually probably the most important thing here. Alright. I want to empty my hand, but I keep drawing lands. Really hope I draw. Not great. This is really not working out well. Maybe I was... Yeah. Right. Whoops. Alright. I clicked cast. Apparently I didn't click cast. That might be a problem. I wish I had a Faithless Looting in my deck so I could dump 2 lands. Yeah, I need a 1 with nothing. Like, actually, if I draw Karn, I'll probably just wish for Lion's Eye Diamond instead of Grinds. Well, no, that's crazy. Well, actually, is it crazy? I don't know. What? I do have a lot of mana sources in my hand. Okay, so I might take like 5 damage from this Eureka trigger. I guess it's technically loss of life. It is. Murderous Cut deals me 5. Also kills my Painter Servant, but I'm not sure I'm as concerned about that. Which clause? It's just that Changeling Outcasts can't block and can't be blocked, if that's your question. It's like pretty similar to Nezumi Cutthroat from Kamigawa. I wish I didn't have 3 lands in my hand, but I could have also not been drawing cards this entire time with the Engineer, but I think that would be a mistake, to be fair. Okay. Alright, Grindstone. Fuck. I really don't like this game. I have a lot of mana. I think attacking there is very clearly correct now. What's up, Min? I have all of these mana sources. I'm 1-1 in this league currently. This is game 2 versus ninjas, but I don't feel good about this one. I don't think Jaya Ballard was a cycle now. But I think also Chase is referring to Jaya Ballard Task Mage from Time Spiral, not Jaya Ballard the Planeswalker. It doesn't do it, unfortunately, because there's a Leyline now. Would have been good before. Let's see. What's the block they have if I attack? Doesn't look very good. But the card I want a Karn for is in my sideboard anyways, right? All I want to get is Grindstone? So isn't that like kind of pointless? I mean, I think realistically what I should do is exile a card I don't want to draw, right? Yeah, I can put a Painter into exile. I don't really want to draw one. I guess that is actually correct. Alright. I don't think I have a good attack with those. They have too many, like, X3s for the attacking with the 2-2s to be good, I think. Welcome to the stream, E-Batteries. Alright, so they probably have another ninja. It's not great for me. I could have left the Serpent back, but didn't think it was worth it. But I might just be dead now. We'll see what happens, I guess. Ornithopter revealed. What's the other card? Oops. Leyline revealed. So I win? How do I win? I don't really understand what you're talking about. Yeah, or Bridge sucks in this matchup, but I don't think it should be in my deck. This can't block. Say block here. What if they block here and here? What if they block here? Well, blocking here, here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess I attack and just blast that and see if they're dead. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I was just making sure it works. No, I have to attack first because if I don't attack first, then I can't attack with my 3/3. Yeah, I know. Oh, they still have a cut? Shit. Maybe they fuck it up. I don't know. I wonder if all of my bad decisions are going to come back and haunt me. It seems like they're actually going to. Which is part of what it is. We made some decisions that were not good this game. Jalen, I said maybe all my bad decisions are going to come back and haunt me. Whoops. Shit, I hit F2 too many times. Alright. Well, we have another shot game 3 at least. Perhaps I will make better decisions. I don't really like the bridge. I think I'll put the Karn back in my deck. Yes. Yep. I'm down for this. Not the most insane hand, but Force deck has a fair amount of disruption. Also, they don't play Wasteland, so any soul land's like pretty safe. But I have a bunch of looks at a land. I should have just named blue with my painter last game. Not doing so, like, I mean, so the counterpoint to not naming blue is all of their forces can then pitch lands to them. Alright, that's fine. Alright, soul land's like insane here. I could play the Planeswalker. If they have days, I pretty much am not good shape. Like, I could just wait a turn to play around days, right? And it's, like, pretty free. Like, it's not literally free, obviously, because the longer Chandra's in play, the better it is for you, but I think I'm going to play around days. Yeah, if this gets days, I'm not even going to pay for it. But if my Chandra gets days, it's like kind of disastrous, right? Like, suppose I played Chandra this turn, they daze it. That's like an extremely good exchange for them, right? Oh no, I don't think I should play my thing in a daze. I think I'm just gonna get Stonecoil again. I mean, I don't think I care that much if they ninja me exactly once, though. Right, Mark? Alright. Do I play around Hydroblast? Let's force check them. Nah. I don't think so. I think I want to just play both of these. Yeah. Okay, fair enough, but it doesn't cost me that much to play around Hydroblast. Yeah, I could have played the last game a lot better, Max, I think, is the actual reality of it. Huh. That probably force checks them as well. But do I want to do that? Max, I already covered that. I said it was probably a mistake to loop the Astrolabe so many times. Oh, like, I actually covered that towards the end. Like, I could have just not done that to not draw any cards instead. Now, the real question is, what do I want to do here? Could Labe... It feels so much like they have days. Yes, well, yeah, it's kind of awkward. I did side out a Karn, and maybe that second game is a reason why you can't side out Karn as well. I'm just trying to not give them any value on their days, if possible, is what's going on here, even though all these plays look really weird. Yeah, but... Okay, that's pretty good. So next turn I can just, like... I was hoping to draw a Blast too, essentially, Armath. This is the other thing. So yeah, if I just, like, force them to tap out at some point, and then I get to, like, slam my thing with days back up, it's, like, pretty insane. What do I do now? Do I just get another painter? Probably, right? I feel like I should just get another painter to be safe. Like, I'm basically, like, slowly building up to where they can't do anything meaningful, is what I'm trying to do. And if I ever draw a blast, I think the game, like, almost ends on the spot, so... Basically, I don't feel a need to rush it. I want to let them come to me, instead of me going after them. No, because they have Ornithopter Jalen. Yeah, but they have a bunch of Ornithopters. Like, they can very easily set up a turn where that kills you. That's why I stopped bothering with the bridge plan. Second, that also implies that you're able to empty out your entire hand, which is not always a reliable plan. I think that's just like if things are going well for you, sure, that's going to happen, but that's not always the case, right? No, I'm deliberately not attacking, but now I might. Now I might because this can attack, essentially. Yeah, it had reach, that's why I wasn't attacking before, but now that this one can attack, I think I'm supposed to attack with this now. Oh, wait, I should. Yes, I should attack with these as well. It is. Well, not the Chandra, it's the Painter Servant, obviously, but... Alright. Now I'm gonna try to Chandra their thing this turn. And it may or may not work. Alright, there's the force the entire time. Alright, now I think attacking's wrong. Yeah, I thought about that actually. I actually did think about that, but it's not going great. Yeah, I'm gonna send the 1/1s and then Pyroclasm. I really wish I would draw blasts, I think. Alright, now I don't have to Pyroclasm, right? Oh no, I do. Yo, what's up, Unbanned Mental Mistup? Thank you for the sub. Alright. Sucks. They had a lot of forces, I guess, which is why they kept their hand as well. That's a bad sign. Force checking them entire time. It's possible. I thought I could play around it, but maybe I couldn't. Yeah, I think you're right. I probably threw it. Hmm. It just felt like they had a daze Altair, that's what I'm saying. But I also never drew a blaster or a bolt, which was kind of annoying too, because like a single blaster or bolt I think like makes that game pretty easy. Hmm. Person double queuing at Vintage League? I hope not. Yeah, I think I should have played that game better, but I don't need that off my to-do list. If that's your question. Oh, I should have just played Chandra here. Whoops. Ooh, they're forcing my painter? Okay, I ain't mad about that. I guess I'm glad I didn't play Chandra. I think I actually was supposed to play Chandra that turn, though. They're forcing this one, too. Alright. It's okay. Astrolabe would be pretty good. Oh, Blind Terminus. Oh, I think this is okay. Still Captain Haddock, right? Oh, it wasn't blind. They pondered. Never mind. You love Tintin. Neville Shoot, thank you for the follow. I think I'm going to get Engineer so I can tutor an Astrolabe into my yard. Could put the Grindstone into my yard, but it feels like it's going to be actually pretty hard to keep Painter Servant in play. So I'm going to do that, and then next turn play the bridge and turn it into a Labe. Like, I think this game's going to get really grindy. What? Oh my god. Why? Oh my god. That was kind of sad. They counterbalanced my Ensnaring Bridge, so I couldn't do anything. They counterbalanced revealing Oko to blind flip counter that. I'm pretty sure it was blind, right? Let me check. Terminus, Ponder, Rainforest. Okay, it actually wasn't blind. They knew the Oko was there. They knew it from the second Ponder, right? Yeah. Get out. Since I know they're drawing Force of Negation, I can just jam all my stuff, which is kind of nice. I can put Grindstone in the yard. So if I draw land, I kill them with Grindstone as well, which is kind of nice. Right? Okay, cool. Oh no, I only have one Engineer activation. Never mind, I can't do it yet. I guess I just attacked for 4. Not sending in the Engineer. I think that one's a coward. My donos today? No, I just felt like playing it. Oddball, wasn't it Summoning Sick? The Engineer was Summoning Sick, right? I just put the Engineer in play. I don't know what you mean, I guess. Yeah, I know that play. And I'm in fact going to do that now, but doesn't do anything. force them to have the plow right here, because this is the smallest window for them to have it. This is the play that I think Odd One was referring to, or Oddball was referring to. But if you're going to do it, you should do it with their card draw on the stack. Right, they conceded, it looks like. Right, this is not a matchup for Ensnaring Bridge, really. It's a matchup for that. Don't want Bolt, no. Don't want Confluence, not really. I just leave it like this then. The Blood Moons are not great, but I think they're better than the other cards. I don't think Confluence is that good versus them. Like, sure you can kill their Astrolabes, but like... Actually, maybe I do cut the Blood Moons for the Confluences. Alright, I'm down for that, actually. Yeah, I changed my mind, Matt. Yup. Yup. We ain't mowing this. No, I think I'm going to look for a blast before playing this. I think... Okay, well... It's possible I should have just played it. Maybe it was cowardly not to, but... Yeah, I hope they don't have Collector Oof. Could also Blood Moon here, actually. Which forces both of the fetches, which means they can't draw the card off the Ponder, so let's think about that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. They can, but their deck is like pretty color hungry, Matt, so... Like, they have a blue-green card, they have a blue-blue-green-green card, and they have, like, double white cards sometimes. I only left in one Blood Moon. This is the one Blood Moon I left in. The other two are gone. I don't think Bolt is good, and I don't think the other cards are that great in the matchup, so that's why I have one Blood Moon in. Probably get Plains. Probably means something. I'm not sure what, though. Probably means that... Yeah, if I draw a Pyroblast, that would be pretty good. Alright, this makes sense. If you don't get blue, blue, green there, then you can't escape the Uro next turn. No, I'm mad. I don't want to give them a window where they can go plow, untap, plow. If you play a painter there, then they can, well, sorry. If you play a painter there, they can use a plow to answer one. Whereas if you wait, they can't do that. So it's kind of nice to just wait. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, I should have done that then. Wait, last turn I wouldn't have enough, right? There was a Blood Moon in play, right? That's why I couldn't do that. Right? Because I would have just 4 lands in play. These don't tap for 2. So that's why I didn't. Right? Doesn't that just not work? Call it Snapcaster Mage, but what does calling the Snapcaster Mage do? Right, now we say go. Because then they can't plow. Since they only have one white source, I can sort of just force their Astrolabe to be untapped at all points, which makes the game a lot more awkward for them, it feels like. But on this next turn, I'll just play my land and like double grindstone them, right? I guess it's bad versus like a disenchant. So I guess I do this, force them to have to plow, then play the second one from my hand. Pyro off the top would have been gas, yeah. Right, kill you instead. Alright, 2-2. That was a pretty academic one. I don't think they drew great in that game. Our draw was pretty redundant. Yeah, middle-range might call. If they weren't tapped out there, I would probably name white with my Painter Servant. I would probably still go for it. I just would not name blue or black. I would name white in that scenario. Alright, so I've made a bunch of mistakes, which is okay, as long as you learn from them. Learned from some mistakes. We're going to round 5, game 3. Actually, I'm gonna run an ad real quick, use the bathroom and get a drink before round 5. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. What did I miss? Let's look at some of the chat. I am the reason you bought a tabernacle before they spiked, so technically I've made you money. Best finance channel on Twitch. Wow, I didn't read that until now, misstep. Should I open a chest for you? Alright. Going to match 5, hope to break even, so plus a little bit more. With regards to the 3-2 thing, if you 3-2 every league, you are coming out ahead. You're just coming out ahead very, very slowly. Alright, let's open a chest for a misstep. Let's see what's in it. The Mending of Dominaria, which is not worth anything, unfortunately, and 20 play points. Alright, so I'm thinking about... I want to play a little bit more after this. Should I do another league with Painter, but change the list a little bit? I'm kind of feeling that. I think I am going to play one Wellspring. Neville Shoot. I'd rather play Depths than Lands. But I do agree with you that like a BG depth style deck would be good. That was the other deck that I was considering playing today, actually. I have a list written down in Notepad++. Alright, round 5 playing against Bitter Fae. Am I allowed to keep? I guess so, but it's not like the most exciting. This is like a very Death and Taxes hand. Where it's like, yeah, I guess you keep, but like... maybe I was supposed to mulligan, actually. I don't know. Oh, elves? Oh. I guess it's... the old friend. Okay. I'm not sure he meant turbo depths. I'm saying I would prefer depths. Personally. Force of Vigor is a pain in the ass in this matchup post board, so that's like one thing to kind of worry about. They don't generally play a lot, thankfully, but they play like enough for it to be kind of annoying. They play like 1 to 2. I'm not killing the explorations because I don't think that's what this game is about. Because, like, especially with the second exploration, it's really unappealing to kill the first one. I think I'll counter a gamble. I know, but I'm not even sure that the game's going to look like that currently. Probably getting ported upkeep. So I want to draw Grindstone. That would be pretty good. Then a mana source, preferably a soul land. So the question is, do you port me here or do you return Punching Fire, is what they're debating. Because if you return Punching Fire and draw another red source, then you can... Alright, they decided not to do that, which is fine as well, I think. Yeah, Arcanus sort of made it tough to do that. I'm gonna say go and see what they do. I might have to kill this port end step, is what I'm thinking. Just to free up mana. Yeah, I believe I should kill this port end step, but we'll see what they do. It's absolutely fine. I do not care about that. Get Grindstone, play this, name blue on the second painter, and I should be good unless if I get bogged. Which is definitely something that could happen, obviously. But I'm not going to not do this. Oh, of course. Oh, this makes a lot of sense. Alright, so I have to draw Grindstone naturally. Deck! Thank you, Deck! Can we get some Jarvis claps in the chat for that? Some Jarvis claps, some subs. Had it. Had it. Oh, that was ludicrous. Alright, so there are things you have to worry about in this matchup which are kind of annoying. First off, the Blood Moon thing, if they play Depths into play, then kill your Blood Moon, they just get a Merit Wage, so you have to be careful about that. I don't really love the bridge plan, but I think I'm supposed to... This is awkward. Alright, I think I'm going to put Leyline in my deck, but my plan is not to mulligan to it. I think I kind of want to cut, like, Chandra, because... I mean, if you resolve it for some, it's, like, pretty insane, but I think the issue is... The issue is just casting things. I think is the actual issue. I don't know if that sounds weird. I'd rather see Croson Grip than Force of Vigor from them. But it's both, they're both kind of bad for you. Yeah, I'm gonna cut Stonecoil. I'm thinking about what else. I think I am gonna cut Chandra. I'm not gonna main deck the bridge, I'm just gonna leave both in the sideboard. And I think the last card I want to cut is maybe one Leyline? Is that weird? Kind of just want Leyline to value them. My cards are kind of shit. Maybe I'm not allowed to take out Chandra in this matchup. Any painter experts? Alright, I'm gonna run this since there are no painter experts apparently. Think I can do better. There's a lot of issues. A, I only have one mana source. I do have redraws to it, but B... Oh, actually, if I drew a soul land or spirit guide plus land, this hand becomes pretty damn good, but... Alright, chat. Leave it to you. Fast poll. Green-red lands. Alright, 3 moles, 0 keeps. Alright, I will mulligan. I think it actually is a mole, now I think about it more. Alright, I'm in for this. I'm gonna bomb the Recruiter. Well, the piece I'm missing is Grindstone, unfortunately, so I don't actually have it all. Another awkward part is, I kind of don't want to give them... I don't want to play the Painter this turn, I think, is the reality. Right. So I'm just going to say go. Next turn, I'm actually going to play a Painter, name Blue, and leave a Blast for Force of Vigor. So... that makes it harder. I really didn't want to play the Tomb that turn, although like I could have played Servant, obviously, but yeah, this is Port's like really good here. Mahalo. Mahalo to you too. It almost looks like a copy pasta actually, but whatever. Mahalo. I guess I have to play it out now. If I get Force of Vigor, so be it. At least it's only a 2-for-2, and like my best card's still in my hand, which is the good parts of that. The bad parts of it are obviously I lose one of my combo pieces. Alright, so they are straight green-red, it looks like. That's the bad part of this, too. Alright, so they did side and blast. So maybe... Another port, huh? So I need to draw another land. Yeah. The problem is I can't name blue. I can't not name blue with a blast in my hand, right? I think that's just like crazy to do that. Alright. Now we play the game. Can I draw lands? Can I draw mountains? Can I draw mountains before they kill me? By the way, these games are why I don't think like Leyline as a main plan versus them is a good idea. Because it's like kind of easy for them to just lock you out and then like kill you at their leisure. Well, it's not easy, but it's doable, right? Alright. It doesn't look like they have more lands in their hand, though, at least, which is some upside. Christ. No lands is bad. Looks like I'm dead. They can port the tomb and then stage depths, and that's a GG. Alright. That tracker's not going to do much. It's going to hit me for 3-1s and then I'm going to die. Alright, game 3 I'll be on the play. Basically lost this game because I didn't draw any mana sources, but... certainly not going to mulligan that 6-card hand ever. Alright, I think I'm going to have Chandra in on the play, actually. Well, there's only 19 lands in my deck. I have no cantrips, so it's sometimes annoying. I want a Confluence. Not really. Kind of want to hedge by having another answer for Tracker. Well, it's 19 lands, 4 Spirit Guide. Spirit Guide would have been good a bunch of those turns, right? But obviously, Spirit Guide's not a permanent mana source, so... experimenting. I kind of think the 6th blast is probably not good. Right, exactly. That is the upside of Spirit Guide over that sometimes. This hand's not great, but I guess I'm gonna keep. Again, I'm gonna bother the Recruiter. Notice I didn't even bother with Leyline the play. I think that's just not what I want to be doing. It's not the best hand, but I think I'm supposed to keep it. Yeah, I actually have a feeling that just like mass Tormod script would be so much better in this deck. Like you have a ton of welders. The only problem with Crypt is that it's worse, so much worse versus Reanimator. But besides that, like Crypt is like pretty insane in this deck. That's exactly what I'm thinking about, blasting the Mox. I don't think so. Mostly because I think playing Chandra next turn is a lot better, is why I don't want to do it. I think playing Chandra is better than just killing their Mox. But I did think about it for a few seconds, which is important to think about. Like, they're probably going to go Tracker right here, and then I'm going to get a good exchange. Yeah, that's fine. If I had any spell to cast in my hand, I would have just made mana there, but I didn't. Like, obviously I technically have the Blast, but I don't want to do that. Karn would be good. Painter would be good. That's good. Punching Fire my Recruiter. That's fine. I think I prefer Force of Vigor Decay Grip a lot of the time now with the dough, but obviously you can do what you want. Oh, they have both? Okay. That sort of makes sense. Force of Vigor is like pretty messed up magic card. They got back Wasteland Port Grove. So they could play waste me, or they could play port and port my tomb. Depends on what else is in their hand. They just have a punching fire in their hand. But I feel like I'm in pretty good shape, actually. Alright, Karn off the top. Give me a Karn off the top. Karn off the top. What's up, Eddie? Wow! Just as easy as that, y'all. Just as easy as that. Ask and ye shall receive, yes. So if I minus, they could double punching fire it, so I probably shouldn't do that. Confirm pre-recorded. Alright, kill that, just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Mox. I'm just mono red planeswalkers over here. Don't mind me. What if they have Spirit Guide, Eddie? What if they have Spirit Guide? Man with Unthreatened Planeswalker, cautiously optimistic. I haven't seen a Mana Bond in forever, the dough. It is possible. I will agree that it is possible. If he draws port right on time, that's true. Alright. Why would I do anything else when I can just cast my spells? I'm gonna just leave up both of the blasts. Actually, should I blast their lands? Maybe I should. I have a lead in my sideboard, right? Wait, I don't have a Lion's Eye Diamond in my sideboard? Why is there no Lion's Eye Diamond in my sideboard? Oh my god. I'm gonna rebuild this deck afterwards. Apparently the list I copied was not great, or I left some cards off. I'm not sure. It's either or. What can I get? Did I just get Crypt? Guess I could just get Crypt and Crypt them. Yeah, I'm gonna hold Blast, and next turn I can basically do it. Although if they leave up K-Grip, it puts it into a weird position, right? No, I don't think I want to do that. I mean, I could also just, like, test them by trying to kill a land end step. Because I don't need to. If they dredge the loom and then cast it for targets, then I can crypt them in response, and it wastes a bunch of their mana. The crypt is just an insurance policy, Lackey. There's no reason to actually crypt the loam right now. If they spend 2 mana to cast a loam, that I think that's actively good for me. There's nothing else good to get. Plussing doesn't do anything. Minusing does, like, gives me a small amount of insurance in case something goes weird. Like, what does plussing do? That cost me 2 mana to keep both of those, so I'm going to kill that. So if I kill their port... Actually, I guess I don't even care about that. Something they can get, like, a wasteland. Oh, I guess I would have to draw a land. I guess I'll see what they get. I don't think countering this, like, actually matters. Yeah, no need to move now. I guess I should play around Force of Vigor anyways. Yep, this is fine. So if I draw a mana source, No, I can't beat them through Force of Vigor. Alright, that's fine. So I'll just sit here and attack them for 2 per turn. Yeah, they're in bad shape, that's for sure. I don't think lands plays an Rod, generally, for a bunch of reasons. I think I'm just going to Emblem and try to burn them out. No, which is a misbuild. I think I'm going to rebuild the deck slightly for the next week and play 2 more matches, Matt. There's a few things I did not like about this list. Pure Phage. I hate that I'll never get to play Legacy deck with Underworld Breach and Loris. Well, that's how it is sometimes. But if they cast Loam targeting 3 lands, I'll just crypt them then. Feels exactly fine. That's fine. Did they dredge Loam and decide not to cast it? Okay. Yeah, I don't think dredging the loam did much for them. So now I can beat them through a Force of Vigor, so I guess I should. They are dead. They're letting me mill all their stuff. They play a lot of trackers. They play 4 trackers? 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 trackers. That's a lot of trackers. No, Eldrazi misplay. Yeah, we used to play Emrakul for these matchups a long time ago. Alright, I think I'm going to rebuild the sideboard and try again. Not having a light, I think, is, like, kind of bad, actually. Really don't like this card in this deck. I haven't played 4 trackers in, like, forever. I don't think it's a good way to go about things, really. Alright, I think I like 4 Crypts and not 4 Leyline. Like, I have fucking Goblin Welder in my deck. I don't know, like, it just seems like that's where you should be at. Ichor Wellspring. I'm gonna play exactly 1 Ichor Wellspring. I don't know what I'm gonna cut, though. Leyline does not impact you. I guess it does, but the idea is if you crypt them once, even like a Leyline Mirrored, that's going to be pretty good. What else do I want to do? I think this is why the deck only plays 3 Karn. Like, it's kind of nice not to have to, like, warp your deck completely. Maybe I'll just add a land, actually. I kind of just want to add a land to the deck. Do I even need to bridge in game 1? I guess there's a bunch of decks that can't beat bridge in game 1. I think with only 3 cards, I'm not as interested in playing like an answer like that, the Doe. Can I play the Vile Painter list? That would take so much time to build. I also don't understand why Tangle Wire is in that deck, Lackey, so that's why I didn't want to play it. I don't understand why there's a Tangle Wire in that deck. It doesn't actually seem very good the more and more I think about it. That's why I chose not to play it. It seems like Tangle Wire doesn't actually do anything except like make the game really weird. So I chose not to do it. Is that fair? Alright. I think... Alright, I have the lead here, which is good. Maybe I do just put the painter in the sideboard. And then cut 1 card from the main deck. Honestly, like, Blood Moon kind of sucks. Not having Time Vault in this deck sideboard with the Voltaic seems like a huge misplay. Yeah, if they let me do that, I would do that, the Doe. Is that fair? But they don't let me do that. Okay. I'm gonna get a Lion's Eye Diamond, 3 Crypts, and a Wellspring, right? Lion's Eye Diamond. You know what I heard? I heard people really like diamonds. Can someone confirm or deny that? play as many time vaults as you're legally allowed to play. On natural order, there was a painter list that top 16 or something, the showcase. That Aether Vial. Aether Vial. Fire Diamond's nice. Sky Diamond. Jet Diamond? Oh, maybe I don't remember that one quite right. Smoke Diamond. I think that sounds right, yeah. It's smoke, I think, right? Maybe it's not. I don't remember what it's called anymore. Alright, let's play 2 more matches, 2 or 3 more matches, and then probably call it. I always say I went 3-2. 3-2 is nice. Thank you to everyone being here. Happy Friday. If you enjoy this stream and you want to support it, Charcoal Diamond. Thank you, Fearphage. If you enjoy this stream, though I am aware of the Charlie Brown medallions, those are super cool. If you enjoy the stream and you have a spare Twitch Prime sub, hit that sub button. Otherwise, follow here, Twitter, YouTube. Everything helps out. Alright, let's see if I have the right deck. Sideboard, Lion's Item. Okay. 3-2 is fine. I've made a lot of mistakes. Learning is good. Learning and not making the same mistake again is good. Alright. Got another match. Captain, kill them. Well, I hope my opponent doesn't kill me. I think this hand's a keep, though. 1 Grindstone away from winning. Maybe I just play Wellspring Welder off the Spirit Guide. I think I am, actually. We'll see what I draw. I might play the Welder off the Spirit Guide now. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Let's go off to the races. Kind of wish I had Faithless Looting in my hand / deck. Okay. So they're playing Shark Typhoon Standstill, I think. Alright, how do I want to approach this? I think I just jam Painter Servant, then Astrolabe. It'll take way too long. Like, I give them so much time to develop if I don't do that, I think I'm going to do that. And if they counter this, like, who the fuck cares? Like, that's fine. What I really need is... Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Kind of hope they force this one, actually. Who the fuck cares? You know what? You know what? Why the fuck do I care about that? I don't fucking care. You know what, buddy? You can have that. Why would they even force that? I'm just like, okay, got it. Oh, opponent's O2? Oh, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. I'm glad we put Ichor Wellspring into our deck. It's looking very good here. By the way, I don't want to play into Supreme Verdict if I can help it. Oh, I guess I'll just fucking kill them now. Oh, yeah, never mind. Whoops. I did miss lethal, actually. You're right. I should have engineered for the, Now I'm getting punished. You're right, Eddie. Missed lethal, then found it. Alright, now the question is, what do I do? Engineer would have played around that. Yes, Ed. Yes, you can be mad at me. What do we do? Should have thought about it. Let's see. I can play one spell. Good luck adding those commands, you goof. The lethal line was to just play Engineer and put Grindstone into my graveyard and turn Astrolabe into Grindstone. Mario. That clearly was the correct play by a lot. I guess I'll still do that, though. Well, actually, here's what I'm going to do. So I'm trying to not get verdicted. Like, if they verdict these three, then an engineer, like, is another must kill. But if you play... Alright, I guess I will... I played... Eddie, I played against this deck a lot. I've played against a lot of Supreme Verdicts. Because they want Verdict versus Rogue Delver. So, I don't know. I guess we've had different experiences. Do I play around another Plow now, though, is the real question. I guess I do. Take my land out first is probably good, though. Gonna play around Vendilion quick. No, I'm not jamming again. I think I can wait. I can wait them out by drawing 2 cards a turn. Here I'm making a conscious decision not to jam again. Snap Plow? Okay, that's fine. I guess I should have drawn before this, but that's okay. So they are... Again, just say go. And next turn play this with this backup, and then like try to kill them. Which looks pretty appealing. Well, this is force play, pun intended. Alright, guess I'll go for it now. Alright. There was only that one turn I would argue is a true misstep. The other turns were judgment calls, but it worked out well. Right. No, I actually believe it was fine not to do it on the other turn, Ed. You can disagree with me, but that's fine. This is not great, actually. I think I'd rather have the Blood Moon than the Confluence in this matchup. Is this good? If I had a Snow Mountain, it would be pretty good. But do I still keep? I'm not even sure if Blood Moon's that insane versus them, though. It's the real thing, the Joe. Ed, you're poking fun, but you're not subbed, so I don't know how to feel about that. Just saying. Alright, let me actually think about this, though. I think I'm going to mulligan, actually. Yo, you don't have to do that. I'm just like, I'm poking fun back. That's what I'm doing, buddy. Yeah, Magus is a little bit safer. You want to? I appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna blast anything. Fuck, they didn't let me blast. Alright. I think this is a lot better than playing a moon here for a bunch of reasons. These are not looking great. Not gonna lie. I added a land to this deck, right? Just checking. Just checking with the peanut gallery. That's not the one I want. You'd run out Blood Moon? I think that's, like, not a good idea. I don't think it's... A, I don't think it's that effective, and B... Double red? Okay. Actually, maybe it's good for that reason. Alright. You've actually convinced me. Blood Moon as a mana fixer is some real shit going on. Oh. That sucks. Alright. I'm not going to play the land because that gets my city killed. Yeah, I did get a counterspell for it, which is nice. And they don't punish me? That's super nice. Alright, but they can cycle a Shark Typhoon and get me. They might be fetching, just letting this resolve. Alright, yep. I'm fine with that. I don't think I'm going to attack because of Shark Typhoon. I mean, I guess I could blast a Shark Typhoon token, but that's really not appealing to me. I think I would rather just play around Shark Typhoon and not, like, have to do that. Right, that's good. It is the Typhoon Standstill deck. Or I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know for sure, obviously, right? Gonna get Ichor Spring. And try to fuck them up. Yeah, if I had Sundering Titan here, I would kill 3 of their lands. It would be kind of sick. So Welder actually plays around Surgical better than Goblin Engineer. If they Surgical me, that's fine. Okay, that's absolutely fine because, like, this interaction is much better for me than using this one to do that. Yeah, they got my one Wellspring. The problem is they actually have to do that, I think. Like, it's, like, pretty good for me. By the way, if they have a Shark Typhoon and haven't cycled yet, I think that was probably a mistake, because if they had made a 5/5, I'd be dying. Well, yeah, it probably felt a lot more than 1, but it was exactly 1 because that's how Goblin Engineer works, you know? Alright. Because I don't think the combo is all that reliable versus them, Mark. I think if I just develop to where Chandra is protected, it's great. Yeah, I could have done that. I actually thought about it. I decided not to, but maybe that was a mistake. Right. Oh, did I forget to weld this out for that end step? I should have. If I didn't do that, I was supposed to. Because then... Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't do that. I also thought there was a chance that they just... Well, I don't know. Well, just to get the Astrolabe in the graveyard. For an extra draw. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is like... They probably have a verdict in their hand. Alright, this I do not care about. Yep, that's what I'm doing, Mike. This makes so much sense. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I'll kill him with Chandra. Perhaps I was supposed to leave the servant then, yeah. Yeah, both Karn and Chandra are like pretty good here. I'm gonna run out the Chandra, I think. That's good too, actually. I have to tap like that, don't I? Yes, I'm so excited. I think I can go down to just 2 counters this turn. Make 2 red. Alright. Let's fucking go. Stop, he's already dead. Yeah, making 2 red is so much better than flipping your top card there. It's just a draw 2. Alright. Let's fucking goof, yeah. Indeed, let's fucking goof. Alright, I'm gonna play one more match and then probably call it. Goblins are too good in Legacy regardless of archetype. Yeah, I love Goblin Welder. It's like a sweet card. Although no one's ever doing anything fair with Goblin Welder. Let's just make that super clear, right? Painter, traditionally not great versus trying to remember. I feel like it used to be Abrupt Decay decks, but I don't remember. You don't think there are any weak matchups? I think there are. I just don't remember what they are. Oh, Sneak and Show was not great in Game 1. That's what it is. Like, Omnitel / Sneak were not very good matchups, if I recall correctly. Those matchups are pretty bad. Yeah, Emrakul shuts off your kill. Moat doesn't really do anything. Right? Doesn't that say creatures without flying can't attack? For Ender, there have been. I don't think they're great. I've seen a few like mono blue Emery decks with like blue elemental blast instead of red elemental blast. I thought that was Narset Echo. Narset Echo Urza, not Emery Painter. But I could be wrong. That wasn't really red and green painter. That was red splash green. And then the guy said he didn't really like the green, so I cut it. No, I think among commonly played deck, it's Sneak and Show, Namito. They're not great. Yeah, you're not thrilled to play against Karn, the Great Creator, either. Or like Collector Oof. If you're talking about like uncommon matchups, I think Maverick is like not great because of the Collector Oof thing. Like Collector Oofs plus Plows plus like even like Thalia is like kind of pain in the ass. Alright, one more match for the day and then I'm probably gonna call it. The real problem is I think Painter itself is sort of like lackluster. Oh, I think this person stands still as well. Alright, whatever. Keeping. If I draw a Blast, I can just jam a turn 2 Karn with Blast back up. So I'm going to play out Tomb. Blue-White Stoneforge deck? Well, then this sounds like pretty good versus Blue-White Stoneforge as well, I think. I mean, I'm not going to mulligan, is what I'm saying. So I can get Bridge. Yeah, I'm just going to jam a turn 2 Karn. We ain't here to be scared. Strand Preordain feels more like combo, but whatever. I don't know. There's only 3 Karns, so I don't think it's wrong necessarily. That's fine. We'll check them again next turn. If I draw a Blast, it's like pretty decent as well. Alright. There's the Stoneforge as predicted. They got the Skull. Okay. Come on, daze me. Daze me! Didn't daze me. I don't feel great about this game. I did force them to use all of their stuff, though, I guess, but I don't feel great. Okay. Predict you don't take any cards from my hand. That's for sure. Alright. No, it doesn't give us a card. Yeah, please would be right. Yeah, coward. But it's a coward. Let me draw a good card next turn. Good card next turn. Gibbs was a golem attempt. I see. I have a little bit of time, but not a lot. Okay. Alright. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Hey, we got it. We got it. Come on, chat. Jarvis claps in the chat. Jarvis claps in the chat. Jarvis clap. Jarvis, You got it, opponent? You got it? They're typing up a nasty message. Oh, what can I do about that? Literally jack shit. Alright. Thing stops everywhere. 7. So, I think I grind them upkeep. No. I should just grind them now, I guess. If they have plow, they have plow. I'm not going to worry about it. Woo! Woo! Yes! So, it was actually pretty important I don't deal myself damage there. Yeet! Yeet is right. How many blood moons do I want? Probably all 3. I'm debating Lightning Bolt is the only thing. Alright, and then I'm going to cut all of the moons, actually. On the play, I might put them back in, but on the draw, I think I'm just going to have Lightning Bolt in my deck instead. Yeah, I changed my mind. I think the moons are not a good plan on the draw. On the play, I might put them back into my deck and just try to, like, do this. Sneep. It sounds like pretty fucking good, actually. Did I side in Confluence? Okay, good, I did. Confluence is like pretty good versus deck 2. Okay. See if this... Let's see what I should get, is what I'm saying. This is Imperial Recruiter, not Goblin Engineer. I don't really want to play the Engineer here yet. I think I am going to get Welder, yeah. But I wish they would let me resolve this trigger. I could also get Stonecoil Serpent, actually. I might just get Stonecoil. Because with the painter out, it means their germs can't attack, right? But I could also get the welder, like you said. Yeah, I think I actually am going to get welder. Maybe the other thing to consider was, do I play around surgical this game? I don't think the answer is I can really do so that easily, but we'll see what happens, obviously. Well, that's pretty good. Well, actually, no, it's not. um, oh, shit. Actually, this is fine. No, this is fine. I think this one should get the Stonecoil. Is that right? Stonecoil has looked really good in this deck so far, which is like kind of interesting to think about. The interaction with Painter is like pretty good. Yeah, Stonecoil is just a very good card. That's true. Kind of like a format all-star. Like, it's actually pretty good in Standard. Unfortunately, it's just sort of overshadowed by the other cards in Standard. Um, we've come a long way since Shifting Wall. Yeah, not oppressive anywhere, but pretty good is how I would describe it as well. Okay. So I can bolt Jace on my turn at least, which is fine. Actually, I should have just bolted Jace with the Brainstorm on the stack, right? Shit. Mystic Sanctuary? Um, I think the design would have been better if it wasn't fetchable in Jinro, but design mistakes happen all the time, right? Like, if you think about it rationally from a game perspective, there's always a design mistake in almost any game, right? Like, I don't know, there's probably some good SCG or StarCraft analogies that I can't think of. Maybe you have some good StarCraft analogies that I can't think of. Yes, Legacy is where design mistakes can mostly live. Some of them are like too powerful to actually live there, which is probably a good indication that they shouldn't exist whatsoever. Oh, they only... Weird, okay. Alright, this is fine. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I feel about it, right? Like, games have design mistakes. It's the player's duty to show the developers or designers that the design mistake should not exist, or that it's actually okay for it to exist, right? Hmm. It's gonna be a problem. Grindstone? Fuck. Alright. Guess I'm gonna lose. That's like a 2-shot. If you equip to there, that's 7 that I can't do anything about. Oh, I didn't call it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna Magus for some. It just looks so bad. Like, kind of period. Alright, give me a Grindstone. One time, deck. Grindstone. Alright, that's a redraw at least. Doesn't do it because I have to take 2 from that, unfortunately. Fuck. Hold on, is there... I don't have Bridge in my deck currently, so that would be hard. Is there something I can do? I could kill my own Astrolabe. Kill my Astrolabe and Barrow Skull and deal with them too. But that shows them Confluence for next game. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, so I'm not going to show them it. Just was making sure there was nothing I could do. But showing them the Confluence for the next game is like a pretty big game, I think. Alright. Actually, go like this. Well, Chromatic Sphere is not good. That doesn't do what you want, the dough. Because Chromatic Sphere is like a fucked up, like... Chromatic Sphere doesn't work correctly, essentially. But Chromatic Star, sure. I understand. I've played KCI as well. I've also played Tron and various other things. No, it doesn't sound very good to me personally, but it sounds like, yeah, it sounds like something you would do for fun. Oh shit. Ugh, fuck me. I'm supposed to do it the other way around. God damn it. Alright. Punt. Increment the punt counter. Definitely should have played this off of that, and then played the Astrolabe. Yeah, that's the canister special. Alright. Force check you. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good for me. Yeah, next turn will be sweet. I do wish that I had played Astrolabe in that one turn, obviously. I think that might actually matter. They left 2 cards on top. What if I just Grindstone them? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's the best play, actually. Because it feels like whatever cards they left on top they actually need. Yeah, they didn't play a land, which is kind of weird. Maybe I just play Wellspring then. Or just Recruiter for Painter Servant. I think I'm just going to Recruiter for Painter Servant. Pondering that not playing a land is really weird. So actually, I don't want to grind them into a land. They must have kept a Plow. Yes. Plow makes sense. It does smell like spell. Okay, that's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that. Interesting, okay. Alright, give me a land. They missed. Alright. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna play this now. It's fine. They hit Brainstorm, casting Brainstorm. So this is looking good. I think what I can do if they tap out, yeah, let off the board looks good if they tap out again. Which it looks like they're doing. Alright, guessed. I can't do that. Yeah, we ran them out of stuff. Jarvis clap! Get him! Fucking get him! That's how you painter sometimes. Alright, went 3-2-2-0, so I'm 5-2 so far. I think these changes improve the deck, actually. I think the Wellspring is good. Putting the Painter in the sideboard as well is good. Playing Crypt over Leyline is good. And playing One Less Blood Moon I think is also good. No, I'm tired now. I was tired before, actually, but now I'm super tired. I'm going to see who else is on. But I'll probably be back next week at some point. Not sure when. The games have been good, yeah. Anyone streaming Legacy? Yon streaming Cube.
Alright, I'm gonna raid Yon. I like Yon. DZYL. Professional cuber.